Hey Bayek, it's me Ian. In today's video, I'm continuing my look at classic Doctor Who. And we're now on the second Doctor. So this is the Macra Terror from 1967. Previously, we'd had the Moon Base. And the next one will be the Faceless Ones. Now, this is from season 4, and it consisted of 4 episodes. Unfortunately, they're all missing. We only have a few little clips, not much at all, of this episode, which is really sad. It really is, but there we are. It was transmitted on the 11th of March to the 1st of April, 1967. It's written by Ian Stewart Black, and the script editor is Jerry Davis. And it's directed by John Davis, and this is the only story for Doctor Who that he directed. He was mainly involved in TV series and TV dramas. And, of course, it's produced by Innes Lloyd. So let's get into the cast. We've got Patrick Troughton as the second Doctor. We've got Anika Wills as Polly. We've got Michael Craze as Ben. And we've got Fraser Hines as Jamie. Then the sort of leading actor, I would say, because you just look at the quality of actors they get is amazing. We've got Peter Jeffrey playing the pilot. He was also in Doctor Who's story, The Androids of Tara, in 1978. Films include Beckett, 1964, The Early Bird, 1965, which is a Norman Wisdom film. Also, it was in That Riviera Touch, 1966, which is Morecambe and Wise. He was in If, 1968, which is a brilliant, I love If. Also, great historical film, Anne of the Thousand Days, 1969, and Countess Dracula. Oh, yes, there's always a great to have a Hammer film there, which is brilliant, which I watched not too long ago, fairly recently. I watched Countess Dracula, 1971, brilliant. Also, listen to this. The Abominable Dr. Fives, 1971. Dr. Fives Rise Again, 1972. Those brilliant Vincent Price films. He's in those. Yes. Oh, Lucky Man is in that, 1973. The Odessa File, which is absolutely brilliant Cold War film, 1974. Return of the Pink Panther, 1975. Midnight Express, he's in that one. I mean, that is a brilliant film. He was in Britannia Hospital, Lindsay Anderson film, 1982. He was in The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, which is 1988. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Then we've got Graham Armitage, who plays Barney. He was in The Spy Who Came In From the Cold. A brilliant one. Another Cold War one, 1965. Battle of Britain. What can I say? Battle of Britain, 1969. Scrooge, 1970. All these are films that I love. He was in The Music Lovers, 1970. And he was in the controversial film The Devils, 1971, which we've got good news about. We are going to get an uncut version of that film. Is going to be released this year. Fantastic. And he plays King Louis the 13th in that. Zulu Dawn, 1979. He's in that. Jane and the Lost City, 1987. Flesh Tone, 1994. And Cry, the Beloved Country, 1995. Amazing. Just some of the films that he's involved in. So, what is this story about? Well, the Doctor, Ben, Polly, and Jamie, they land on a colony planet. They don't tell us the name of the planet, And they see when they land this security team arresting this colonist. And what is very strange is that this society seems very kind of strange and false in many ways, because they're all having these wonderful festivities, but then they're going on about these are like having to work hard in the mines and all the work they do, not just the mine, everything. It's all about working hard, but then they have these false, they seem very false festivities. And the doctor, of course, I think can see through that straight away. And why is this colonist running away? Why is the security seemingly so heavy-handed? We find out that they are, in fact, refining this gas for somebody we don't know at first who this gas is from, what the unknown reasons are. And we always see an image of this controller. And again, that's a bit of a red light, because who is behind that image? And the mystery becomes very clear. And at night, people are not allowed out. There's a curfew because there's these mysterious insects called the Macra. But what are they up to? What are they doing? Are they linked to oozing control? And of course, the doctor is onto this straight away. He is brilliant. Now, I'd just like to say, I think Patrick Troughton is so good because he shows the side of the doctor that he's not this clown. Again, this is a really good example. There he is doing these scientific calculations. He knows all the science, and he's a brilliant mind at doing this. He's fantastic. And I think we forget that sometimes. He really has got such a brilliant mind. And there's Patrick Troughton, this figure we see bumbling around. He's doing all these equations, and he knows what's going on, and all the calculations and everything. He's fantastic. And I love to see that. I think it shows again that the doctor has so many facets to his character. And this Patrick Troughton is just bringing that out again, as all the doctors do. Their minds, he's got a superb mind. I think people, perhaps when they see Hartnell's doctor, do understand that, but not as clear, I think, as this. I mean, I can get examples of Hartnell where he does, with his first doctor shows, you know, he's on the ball and a lot of it. But this is interesting because we don't see that as much, you know. And now we've got it in Patrick Troughton. And this is developed further with all the doctors, you know. The third doctor, clearly he's got that authority in the way he is, and he knows what's going on as well. But Tom Baker, with his kind of view with the doctor, that's the same as well. He is spot on. He may not seem as if he's quite there, but he knows exactly what's going on. Very intelligent. And that's considered, you can say that is a big facet of the doctor. And it's just interesting to see that here, I think, in this story. I think this story, I'd love to have seen it. I think the designs would be really good. You can tell on the animation, the production designs, and the little clips we've got, they give you just a slight indication, but I'd love to have seen the designs. I think there would have been a great production here going on. The animation, you know, I've been skeptical. It's okay. You know, I'm not going to, it's not terrible. And it's all I've got to watch the story. And therefore I did get engrossed in it. But it's okay. I'm not saying it's spectacularly brilliant. But I'm so thankful we do have some clip where we can just see a bit of what the Macra looked like. And of course, they appeared again in 2007 in Gridlock, which was the 10th Doctor story. We do get, you know, we see him there. So that's a nice sort of throwback to, recognizing this story then in sort of more modern era Doctor Who. But yeah, I do recommend it, even, despite all my reservations about it. I think that's it, really. So before I go, I'll just show you this. We've got this version here, a Blu-ray of it. It's got a slip, all the features. Features are good as usual, special features. But I've got to show you this. I've got the steelbook of it. Yes, I've got a steelbook. And it's got this lovely, look at that, again, the J card is fantastic. There's advertisements there. And then we'll look inside. Yes, we have got a little book. Look, little book. It gives you about the production, all the notes on that. You see there. It's just an idea of the production, all the special features. And then if you look at this, we've got Gridlock here. So we get a Blu-ray version of a Gridlock episode. Then we've got a choice of discs. We have got black and white. And we have got colour. So you can see colour as well. And then more special features on there. Isn't that wonderful? Beautiful disc. This is absolutely beautiful. So, look at that. Isn't that superb? Absolutely beautiful. So, I'll put this back in here. And look at that. And there we are. That's it. Hope you enjoyed it, because I have. I think it fantastic. So, if you've liked this video, please give it a like. If you give it a like, it's good for my channel. It gets it onto YouTube, and other people might enjoy it. If you've got any comments, please put your comments down. I love to read your comments. I'll always reply to them. And if you're a new viewer here, why not consider subscribing? If you subscribe, we'll let you know when I put out the videos. You can look at all the previous playlists. You can see all the reviews of Doctor Who and other things that I do, all very much with a retro feel. And that's it. So all I've got to say is, I'll see thee again.